been to Jupiter, Florida, there is no scummy parts of Jupiter, Florida. It is all high class. Jupiter, Florida is very high class.
Why take the risk, though? Why take the risk of going to a day spa? I mean, if I had millions of dollars, I'd spend the $2,000 or $3,000 and just grab a high-class escort and keep it.
But he probably doesn't want that. He just wants a little, just relieve me, and that's it. And then he goes on his way.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around whether or not it works for him to leave. I'm like, I don't understand this.
But it's
crazy.
I mean, you gotta throw the money thing out the window.
Giving him a pedicure
Because he probably just doesn't want to be involved in all that BS, going, flying out there, just for a little release, And he's probably a guy, once he gets his release, he's, all right, I'm going to go to Walmart now.
Right, and there's so many people do it. It's just the fact that it's Robert Kraft and there's so many Patriot haters, that's why it got so blown up like it was.
My thing behind the whole, it's illegal and blah, 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 it's two consensuating adults. Like, they're both saying, okay, I'll do this.
But there's a fee involved, and that's where it makes it a
what
legal
difference
issue.
does it make?
Tell that to the court systems.
I think say it's a gift.
How much did you pay? 45? What was it? Somewhere from $45 to $69?
Anywhere from,
what a cheap ass.
It was anywhere from $55 to $79, depending on the service he got.
Yeah.
And
Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, that's $45.
What was the service? What did he get? A facial?
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
They never said exactly.
Who got the facial? I'm just curious. So I had to go there.
Oh, golly.
The whole reason why they started investigating this place is because there were several of the girls that work there that are living there.
Right.
And it's not zoned.
And unfortunately,
for
Robert
housing.
Kraft was caught in the whole in this whole scenario. Now, the thing that I'm still trying to figure out or waiting for, because there's an additional report that there's, I don't know, there was a list of 20 people or 25 people. Robert Kraft was one of them, and the police department or the county sheriff is still supposed to be releasing other names, and there's supposed to be a name on that list that's even bigger than Robert Kraft. Well, I don't know how much bigger you can get than Robert Kraft.
Well, there was they did release a name the other day of somebody else, and I forget who it was.
We're in a town where a lot of rich people live, man. Wow. So, and probably celebrities live there, and and it's like,
I'm just curious.
I heard the story. Who's the Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett makes more money than God.
Absolutely.
You know what his routine is every morning? Is to go to the local shithole McDonald's. I mean, this place was a shithole. Like, it needed to be remodeled. But his routine was, every morning he'd go get an Egg McMuffin and a coffee and sit there. Richest guy on the planet, going to McDonald's. And that's what I'm saying about Kraft. Yeah, he's worth billions, but when he's off-season, this is his routine. He just goes to his local businesses in his town. Like, he probably goes to the Wendy's or the KFC, and that's what he does.
Yeah.
But he happens to get busted at the old friggin' massage place.
I have to answer this. Just a moment. Hello? Hi, Fred. How are you?
Speaking of Fred.
Fred's here.
Sorry, guys. Once again, if you're just joining us, you're listening to the Common Sense New Hampshire show live.
Yeah, there is no number 48. For some reason, it's not listed very well. But if you see the building that has big red letters in AFC. Okay.
So we'll probably take a commercial break before we get Fred on.
We're going to take a commercial break, everything's situated and everything. But we just wanted to let everyone know, we want to thank everybody for listening to the Common Sense New Hampshire show. Fred Teeboom will be on the show. He is... He's actually on the phone right now. I think he's trying to figure out where we are.
Yeah, we are kind of in a weird location because it's more like a warehouse.
Correct.
And people pull up and you get intimidated, like, where the hell do you go into? And, the main entrance, the left door will take you upstairs and the right door takes you into the hallway.
And actually, Stevie, one of our hosts, is going to come get you.
All right, there we go. I'm sorry, listeners.
Thank you.
Once again, if you're just joining us, you're listening to the Common Sense New Hampshire show. Fred Teeboom, who is one of the candidates who is running for the open seat for the Board of Aldermen here in Nashua. Once he's here, you're going to be able to give us a call, and if you have any questions for him, the phone number once again is 603-217-5400. We are going to have him very shortly. So let's continue. You were saying?
Kraft?
Yeah.
His normal routine when he's
Oh, you were saying Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. That his normal routine was just to go to the average McDonald's in his hometown and just eat Egg McMuffin and coffee. And you could be sitting there eating your breakfast, look over, and there's freaking Warren Buffett. You know, it's the same thing with Kraft. You know, these people, yeah, they're billionaires, but they live life kind of like us. They go to the Walmarts. They go to the Cumberland Farms up the street. We go to the local massage parlors.
No, I understand that though. But the thing that I don't know, if I'm like I said, if I'm a millionaire, billionaire, I have so many people in this organization called the New England Patriots. He just doesn't own the New England Patriots. He also owns the New England Revolution. He owns the football and the soccer team. He's involved in so many nonprofit organizations. You know what I mean? The other thing is you know Roger Goodell, the NFL commissioner. He's just itching. He's always looking at the Patriots, and it's always on his radar to see what they're going to do next, what kind of scandal there are, and you know he's salivating at this whole situation with Robert Kraft right now. Mm-hmm. Because whatever happens, you know he's going to be penalized by the NFL and going, shame on you, Robert Kraft. This is, we're going to need to do something about this.
But that's okay, Bernie, because after every scandal, what do? We win the goddamn Super Bowl.
I know.
All right? So scandal away, baby.
The New England Patriots are a hated team, but it's even worse now. You know what I mean? Robert Kraft, because everybody in the world going, oh, can you just believe what Robert Kraft did? Oh my God.
So I just pulled up the article. One of the other big names was John Havens. He's the ex-Citigroup president of Citibank.
Yeah, he's still not as big as Robert Kraft. I'm sorry.
So then, Robert Kraft, you guys were talking about his girlfriend's hot. So if you have such a hot girlfriend, why all the trips to the massage parlor?
She was probably out of town or shopping.
Maybe she was unavailable.
Or something.
I don't know.
Guys are weird, man. You know.
So here's what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, I think I heard for a Teeboom. We're going to take a break, and we come back. We're going to come back with the running candidate for the Board of Aldermen here in Nashua, Fred Teeboom. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Did you know that more than 3 million people in the U.S. are living with chronic hepatitis C? But as many as 75% don't know they're infected? Hepatitis C can affect anyone, but those born from 1945 through 1965 have the highest rates of this disease, and many don't know how or when they got infected. So what is hepatitis C? It's a serious liver disease caused by the hepatitis C virus. Many people can live with hepatitis C for decades without ever having symptoms or feeling sick. But over time, chronic hepatitis C can lead to severe health problems, including liver damage and liver failure. In fact, hepatitis C is a leading cause of liver cancer. In the past, hepatitis C was not typically included in routine blood tests. But if you were born from 1945 through 1965, the CDC now recommends that you get a blood test for hepatitis C as part of your standard medical care. Getting tested is the only way to know if you have hepatitis C, so talk to your doctor and find out if you have hepatitis C. It could save your life. No more.
Presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Hot Stock Tip Giver-Outer.
Mr. Hot Stock Tip Giver-Outer.
Why go to professional analysts when we can get inside information from your brother-in-law's sister's fourth cousin's stepfather?
On your mother's side.
Sure, you may know absolutely nothing, but we know even less.
Beep, 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 oh, dummy.
Your motto, buy low, sell low. Get other people to buy low and sell low.
Keep hope alive.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, oh titan of the tip. Although you're always wrong, you'll always be our Mr. Right.
Mr. Hot Stock Tip Giver-Outer.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
It's Thursday night and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes two. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese.
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. It's Thursday night and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes two. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese.
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Bud Light presents Real American Heroes.
Real American heroes.
Today we salute you, Mr. Really Bad Toupee Wearer.
Mr. Really Bad Toupee Wearer.
More than any neon sign or exploding scoreboard ever could, your chrome dome cover says, "Hey guys, look at me."
What could you be thinking?
You think it looks natural, but it couldn't look phonier if it had a chin strap.
A couldn't fool a blind man.
Made of space-age fibers, it can repel anything. Rain, wind, snow, and especially young women.
I don't think so.
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, Mr. Stud in a Rug. Then crack open another for that thing on your head.
I don't think it's on straight.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Welcome back to the Common Sense New Hampshire show. Our phone number is 603-217-5400. We want to thank our iHeartRadio listeners, our Spotify listeners, YouTube, and we also want to thank our internet broadcast provider, Spreaker.com. Don't forget, Common Sense New Hampshire is brought to you by Perfect Entertainment. 603-879-9300 if you're looking for any entertainment news. Got a party? Got a wedding? Got a birthday? We do it all. Once again, 603-879-9300. All right, welcome back, everybody. We got a full house now.
Everyone is packed.
Kimber's here. Matt Mike is here. The boss lady, Erin D, the voice of Common Sense New Hampshire. And we have a very, very, very special guest. We want to thank Fred Teeboom for being here. Fred, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
This is great. This is great.
Even though I forgot about it.
How's the coffee? The coffee good?
Coffee's good.
Oh,
Good. I'm glad.
Coffee's good. As long as you got coffee,